Yes, we are live on YouTube. Students have joined.
Okay. All right. So we will begin. Good morning, everyone. I, Surya Gune, faculty with the Department of Mass Media, KC College, welcome you all to the 4th day of induction program of HSNC University, Mumbai for the batch of 2021-22. Before we begin, I would like to pay a tribute to Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi on his birth anniversary today. On the occasion of this precious day, let's all pledge to walk the path of truth, compassion, and non-violence that he had shown to us in both our personal and professional lives. This induction program is an initiative taken by our university to welcome the new batch and prepare and guide them for the enriching journey of their undergraduate and postgraduate education with our prestigious institutions. No initiative taken by us is possible without the solid support and encouragement from our university and board administration and our principals of all three institutions. We have amongst us today IC Principal of HR College, Dr. Pooja Ramchandani. Dr. Ramchandani is a senior academician and researcher in the field of commerce. She is also the recognized guide for PhD in Commerce with Mumbai University. She has been associated with HR College for more than 2 decades now. She's a firm believer in the power of hard work and efforts, and she has inculcated this belief in the students of the college as well. Dr. Ramchandani is the guiding force for all the students and teachers of the institution alike. I now invite Dr. Pooja ma'am to deliver the welcome address for the day. Pooja ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, dear Surya. And a very warm good morning to everyone present here. Shri Subodh Tiwari ji, our guest for the morning, vice principals of both the colleges, faculty, and to my dear brand ambassadors of HSNC University. Let me first start with the day today that we are celebrating Gandhiji's Jayanti on 2nd October. And today, what an amalgamation of having Shri Subodh ji today addressing all the students. HSNC University, an amalgamation of 3 colleges, HR, KC, and Bombay Teachers Training College. Because of the efforts that we took, our students took, and gave us good achievements in academics, extracurricular, co-curricular, and other programs. The government of Maharashtra recognized that, yes, we can walk alone. De-affiliating from Mumbai University, they made us a cluster university, a degree granting university recognized by government of Maharashtra. When we are celebrating a great day today of 2nd October and remembering Father of the Nation, Shri Gandhiji, the practices that he taught us, the efforts that he took and built this nation called India in 1947, that today we breathe freely. Many other countries got freedom along with us, but we know where they stand, and today we can proudly say where we stand. Yes, we face challenges. Yes, we as a country has difficulties, but our youth, which is 50% of our population, which is young, is taking care of this nation. And we know for next 100 years, India is going to be a great nation and will become a superpower, and superpower. But when we are looking at progressing faster, running faster for the progress of self and nation, it is necessary to take care of yourself. And there we bring Professor Subodh Tiwari ji to come and talk that yes, it is necessary to run, but running with healthy lifestyle, with healthy peace of mind, with healthy soul is necessary. I welcome once again to Shri Subodh ji, and handing over to you to take this youth to tell them that yes, run, but run with speed, but run with a heart, run with peace, and run with happiness. So over to you, Surya, to take this session forward. I once again welcome Subodh ji. His association with us has been so long that whenever we meet him, we get scared that he will first ask us, are you keeping healthy habits or not? Because his passion towards yoga, his passion towards healthy lifestyle, his passion towards, when he speaks to youngsters, we always feel a youngster is talking to, a friend is talking to, a guide is talking to the audience. And we are lucky that in induction week, Subodhji agreed to join us and talk to these young 19, 20-year-old first-year students who are joining us. And they're going to take HSNC University forward. So with these few words, I welcome once again Shri Subodhji to this virtual blend of induction program of HR, KC and Bombay Teachers Training College first year batch, which is a second batch of HSNC University. I must congratulate and appreciate the efforts of Shri Subodhji to start a school of yoga under HSNC University. The efforts sir has put in are tremendous and commendable, and we will always be thankful to Subodhji for his efforts to see that there are schools of management, there are schools of engineering, but school of yoga, one of a unique thought that HSNC University has thought about, it would have not been possible without the support of Shri Subodhji. So thank you so much for helping us there, and over to you to interact with our younger minds who are very, very cute little children joining HR, KC and Bombay Teachers Training College, and looking forward to some tips of from you that how they can live without Netflix, without WhatsApps, without star movies, and live a healthy and peaceful life. So over to you, Surya.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am, for the welcome address. Our guest speaker for the day is Shri Subodh Tiwari, Vice President of Indian Yoga Association and CEO of Kaivalyadhama Yoga Institute. Shri Tiwari was born in the yogic atmosphere at Kaivalyadhama, Lonavala. At a young age, he received spiritual initiation from Swami Digambarji, the director and spiritual head of Kaivalyadhama Yoga Institute, and began yoga practice under the guidance of his father, Shri O.P. Tiwari. Shri Subodh Tiwari ji is a KC alumnus and has completed his BCom from KC College. He also has completed his master's degree in human resource management. In 1997, Shri Tiwari decided to devote his life to Kaivalyadhama Yoga Institute and to serve it. He joined as the administrator of the SADT Gupta Yogic Hospital and Healthcare Center, and also shouldered the responsibility of administration of that institute, implementing improved systems. Being a nature lover at heart, he has implemented many environmentally friendly practices as well. He has also been the editor of the Institute's newsletter since 1997. Shri Tiwari initiated and coordinated programs to train school teachers in yoga for Navodaya schools, Kendriya Vidyalaya, and for schools in the state of Maharashtra. He was the coordinator on behalf of the Institute for the schemes of promotion of yoga in schools by Ministry of Human Resource Development. He was also the coordinator for the scheme Yoga in School Health under the Department of Ayush, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Through his initiative, institutes statewide came together and formulated the module for yoga in higher education, for which he served as the editor. Shri Tiwari ji has been organizer and convener of various international conferences organized by Kaivalyadhama Lonavala. He has spoken at various national and international conferences and has visited several countries, including USA, Canada, Mauritius, Germany, France, to conduct yoga workshops. Shri Subodh Tiwari is also the secretary of Lonavala Khandala Citizen Forum, a non-governmental organization working for the betterment of the twin towns. Various positive measures have been initiated for enhancing the local infrastructure under his guidance and making it more environmental friendly. Mr. Tiwari's goal is to qualitatively enhance the life of an individual through the practice of yoga and enhance the quality of environment through human efforts. We are fortunate to have you, sir, amongst us today. I welcome you once again and now hand over the stage to you for your address for the day. Thank you very much. Sir, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Surya. That was a really long introduction. Well done, well done. Thank you so much. And I am so happy to be here amongst all of you, all the young students who have joined the first year of the HSNC University. And of course, I say it every time, I am a very proud alumnus of the KC College. College life can teach you so many things in life. And honestly speaking, let me share that I was a very timid boy from Lonavala who came to Mumbai. And it was the college peers, the teachers, they kind of helped me transform my personality. So what I realized as a student was it is very important that one is aware and one makes the right choices while you join the college. School की life में तो सब बंधन होते हैं. यहाँ आके ऐसा लगता है कि the bird is free. और जब bird free होता है तो उसको ये हमेशा it's very important to understand that the choices which we make are very, very important for our future. I'm going to interact with you on the subject of foundations of yoga. So we have around 40 minutes with us. And I don't think, many times yoga, जब हम कहते हैं, whenever we speak of yoga, suddenly लोग डर जाते हैं कि आप एकदम शांत हो जाओ और मुस्कुरा भी नहीं सकते. So I always say yoga is not about being serious. Yoga is about being sincere. So whatever 40 minutes we spend with each other, let's try to have a sincere effort to understand. बहुत ज़्यादा complicated नहीं है. But friends, I would like to tell you that in this presentation, which I will take you through, I will just touch on some basic thing, but please remember, one of the most important aspects to understand is yoga is more to do with how you handle your mind. All of you have gone through board examinations, you give the 10th and you give the 12th, and you realize how pressurized, how stressed you could have been during the examination. So mind is actually what is very important for us. As far as our physical health is concerned, it is very important also. But it goes together. Your mental health and your physical health has to go together. You cannot only say that, okay, I'm happy and I'm physically fit, but that's it, that's where you stop. No. So most important things in life are to do with your mind. And that is what we are going to go ahead with. And yoga starts with awareness. You all have just finished your 12th grade and you're in the first year. And nowadays, with so many things happening, the first thing which we need to observe and do in yoga is try to be where you are physically. So at mental level, let's be where we are physically. So for 2 minutes, we will just do a breath awareness. We will just be aware of our breath and how we feel so that we get quiet, our mind gets quiet, we will absorb well, and whatever we share with each other, we will be able to take it home. So just sit with your back upright. आप अपनी पीठ सीधी कर लीजिए. Wherever you are sitting, on the chair or the sofa, just ensure you're seated upright and eyes very gently closed. Just close your eyes gently. Observe your body, how you are seated, how comfortable you are. Look at your feet, your legs, your shoulders, your neck, and your eyelids, which are gently closed. Observe and spend this time with yourself in awareness. You will realize a lot of thoughts coming in, but just try to be aware of your body and slowly start to be aware of your breath going in and your breath coming out. Just be aware. Awareness means that you feel the breath going in, you are with your breath and feel the breath going out. awareness on your breath instantly will be able to relax you at your mental level. It's a very, very potent tool to utilize when you are stressed at your mind level. And we get stressed for small, small reasons. Feel your breath going in and breath coming out. Slowly, let's increase the depth of our inhalation. आप जब श्वास ले रहे हैं गहराई से लीजिए, deep inhalation and long exhalation. Friends, observe yourself. Do you feel more relaxed when you are exhaling? Do you feel more quieter when you are doing deep inhalation and deep exhalation? You have to be with yourself. Yoga practice is a time which we spend with our own selves, which is very important. We should enjoy our own company. Deep inhalation and let go. Slowly come back to your normal breathing pattern. Continue to observe. Keep your back upright. And wherever you are, just be aware and try to join your palms together. We will start this session by recitation of a peace chant. I will tell you the significance once we conclude. So if you can, just join your hands very gently and listen to the chant. It's called Shanti Mantra. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhi Tamastu Mavidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly and steadily open your eyes and relax. So what we just chanted, the peace mantra, it means Sahana Bhavtu Sahana Bhunaktu. Let us come together, let us learn together, let us share together, and let us grow together. So it's a chant which enhances, enthuses us to be more progressive. So now shortly I will share my PowerPoint slide and let's go through a journey of understanding some foundations of yoga. But before that, I would like to start with something very simple. And this is, we often think it's a starting point. हम लोग हमेशा ये समझते हैं कि our mind has complete control over our body. And therefore, we justify our thinking in every which way. We think हम जो सोच रहे हैं वो एकदम बराबर है. हम कहते हैं हाथ को ऊपर जाए, हाथ ऊपर जाएगा. पीछे हाथ पीछे जाए, पीछे जाएगा. पीछे गर्दन को राइट में जाओ, राइट में जाएगी. And this we assume is true to everything in our life. But let us find out. And I would like your responses on the chat box. How many of you could do what we are trying to do? Question is, how many of you think that whatever your mind or your brain instructs your body will do? How many of you think that whatever the mind or the brain tells you at the physical level, your body will do. So your responses are always welcome. It can be an interactive session, and it could be best done by putting your comments in the chat. And as we go further, all we want to do is sit with your back upright. Take both your hands like this. Just keep it like this. All right. And once you are like this, try to tell your right hand to go in circles forward. Try it yourself. It would have been better if I could see you all, but right now let's concentrate on doing. So it goes further, okay? That's what your instructions to your right hand is. And instruct your left hand to move backwards. So one is going forward, one is going backwards. Try and doing this. Try on doing. And tell me how many of you could actually do this. And this is just a practice to start with, to understand your mind and your body connection. That everything which we think, which can be instructed, doesn't actually happen. And therefore, the importance of being able to train our mind. And that is where yoga comes in a very, very important way. So simple practice, keep practicing, and very soon you would be able to do this with this forward and this backward. So I'll just start my presentation and we will go through the principles and philosophy. And again, I'll say that if you have any questions, you are free to put it on the chat, because I have my chat window open. It's a good idea to answer inquisitiveness. At least you know that people are awake, not sleeping. So I'll just share the presentation here. Yeah, and this is basic of yoga. I talk of personality, all of you are youngsters, and let's see, what do we think of? We say, बहुत अच्छी personality है. As a person, you have various dimensions. You have the body, which is the physical dimension. You have the mind, which is the thinking dimension of human personality. The intricate aspect of mind, it does with emotions. So you have the emotional self. You have the social part of you, where some of us are interactive. We make friends and we are very happy being with people. And some of us are introverts. We are happy with ourselves. Some of us have a hesitant personality socially, especially if you're coming into a large college now and you are not used to it, or some of you may have been in, girls or boys college, school or college. So this is, social aspect, and very important aspect, which we think is post-retirement and we grow old. But what I say, each human being has it right from the beginning, is the spiritual aspect. Spiritual comes from the word spirit, our own spirit. And recognizing that why we are here. Very simple. You see senior citizens and you suddenly feel, oh, I want to help. You see a stray puppy and you have a lot of sympathy, empathy. You want to ask questions that what can I do more in this world except for myself? These are very important questions. The earlier they come to you, the better it is. And these needs are served in an environment of college, like joining in activities of National Service Scheme, NCC, where you are able to grow from within. Practices of yoga hugely promote this kind of a dimension of personality. So friends, just remember, each one of us has these 5 dimensions of personality. Normally, we should say that we are integrated. We say, hum khush hai ekdam, matlab kya hai? Your physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual aspects all are integrated. You're happy. But that is not so. We sometimes are not happy, we are stressed. So what we say, there is some kind of disintegration in the personality. Or don't be afraid of these words. All this means is that there are certain factors which affect us at our 5 dimensions, which make us little bit unhappy, which make us little bit not the way we should be. Very simple. And let's identify. But simple. इसमें कोई complication नहीं है. Each one of you will identify with what I am taking you through. One of the reasons in our lives is never-ending expectations. This cartoon will tell you exactly. So basically, we have a philosophy that, we are open कि जो मिलेगा वो अच्छा है, whatever we get is good. But internally, are you really happy? So what happens with each one of us? कि अरे हमको कॉलेज में एडमिशन तो मिल गया, अब क्या हमको वो स्ट्रीम चाहिए थी, अब हमको ऐसा फ्रेंड चाहिए था, अब हमको ये सिटिंग चाहिए था. So हमारी expectations is basically never ending. We continue to expect more and more. When what happens then? आपकी expectation बहुत ज्यादा है, achievement कम है, तो the difference is called unhappiness. You are expecting your parents to book you iPhone 13, but your parents come and say, नहीं नहीं बेटा iPhone 11 में ही काम चलाओ. क्या हुआ? 2 का डेफिसिट हो गया. And had you said it's all right, phone is phone, I understand it's difficult, why should we be spending such kind of money, I may not need it or whatever like that. And then if you even get a good phone, it is happiness because you did not expect. So please remember, when our expectations are unending, हमको ये भी चाहिए, वो भी चाहिए, ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है, हमको appreciation मिलना चाहिए all the time, हमको center of attention मिलना चाहिए all the time. And when you don't get that, that becomes a problem, isn't it? So this is first important aspect which you should realize causes disintegration. Secondly, please appreciate simple things in life. COVID में क्या हुआ? No one paid importance to this whole thing of coming to college, being able to be with friends. हम आते थे, शायद काफी लोग कॉलेज भी अटेंड नहीं करते, बाहर बैठे रहते. But suddenly 15 months, all of you have been inside your homes doing online education. Now you have greater appreciation. अरे हम कॉलेज जाते थे, स्कूल जाते थे, we would sit together, eat together, share together. So there are simple things in life which are so important, but which we don't recognize, but appreciate. COVID mein what happened? Earlier, no one gave so much of importance to your breath. Now, अगर किसी को खांसी भी हो गई, जुकाम भी हो गया, तो लगता है SpO2 देख लो भाई. Simple, because we have suddenly realized it is very important. So friends, always remember, appreciate small things in life, and then you will know how lucky all of us are. Even to be walking, even to be able to study, even to be here amongst friends and everyone. It's an opportunity. And when we stop appreciating these simple things in life, expectation is more. That is why there is disintegration. So please keep your appreciation hashtag always on. Students also have a lot of stress. That is true because expectation बहुत है. आपको स्कोर भी करना है, उसका भी स्ट्रेस है. आपको अच्छे फ्रेंड्स बनाने हैं, नहीं बन रहे, उसका भी स्ट्रेस है. आपको अचीवमेंट अच्छा करना है, उसका भी स्ट्रेस है. There are two kinds of stress. Please remember, ये ध्यान से सुनिए. There is something called EU stress, EU stress, and there is something called distress. आपको पढ़ाई karke, if you want to study, you want to excel in whatever you are doing, you are stressful, that is you stress, because that stress is good for you to achieve. That is important. But if you get so stressed out that your heartbeat goes up, you cannot concentrate, you are forgetting whatever you want to write an examination, then that is distress. You don't want to get there, because the moment you get there, आप जिस चीज के लिए अचीव कर रहे थे वो नहीं हो पाता. तो आप चाहे you are 6-year-old or you are 60-year-old, managing your stress is very, very important. Nowadays, even 18 years old develop a lot of social stress. आपने Instagram पे फोटो डाली या Facebook पे डाली, उसमें लाइक्स नहीं आए, इसका स्ट्रेस हो जाता. Instagram पे एप्रिसिएशन नहीं आया, उसका स्ट्रेस हो जाता. मतलब we have to understand that you have to have such high self-esteem for yourself that you should not be stressed because of external circumstances. आप बोलोगे सर ये आप philosophy बोलते हो, but it is important to get likes. I understand. If you get it is good, but again the expectations come because it is not in your hand. There is a saying, one bird in hand is better than two in the bush. So virtual world is like bush. We have to understand that there is thousands of friends there, but असली में आप जब चाहोगे तो वहां पे एक भी नहीं दिखेगा. It is better to have 2 friends who are right across you. So stress is one factor which disintegrates. और stress हमारे हाथ में है. How do you manage it? उसके लिए discipline चाहिए, devotion चाहिए, planning चाहिए. But remember, stress is one factor which affects you, and you must have realized. आपको pandemic का stress होगा, इसका stress होगा कि हम dinner पे नहीं जा सकते, party पे नहीं जा सकते. Stress again, expectation meet नहीं हो रही है stress, but you will have to manage because yoga helps you to manage stress, and that is why I am speaking of this. Time to ourselves. What's the meaning of life? This cartoon says, but make it quick. I have got an important meeting in half an hour. They say, we are running, studying, working, but we don't know where we are headed to. Same thing happens with us. Our parents say, bhai, baith jao, weekend hai, stay home, spend some time, not last 15 months, but generally. But we run, we have to go here, we have to go there. Please remember, your strength lies in how happy you are in your own company. And at 18 years of age, this is the right time to understand. And it is not philosophy. Aap try karke dekh lena. I give you simple examples. 10 minutes sit with your eyes closed at home and write down. मैं इतनी बार ये सोचा, इतने बार मेरे thoughts disturb हुए. That means that you are always constantly seeking other things, but you don't enjoy yourself. So we need to find that time. Management of time is very important. And if we are unable to manage time, we are unable to be disciplined, that creates havoc. Appreciate the present moment. Oh, I should have studied more. I could have done this and I could have done this and I could have got there. Past. Future में ये करना है, ऐसा होगा तो ये अच्छा होगा. 6 months down the line, this will happen. But please understand, you are right here. अब हमारा 40 minutes का interaction है. आप सोचोगे कि लंच में क्या मिलेगा, हम क्या खाएंगे, शाम को किससे मिलेंगे. The problem is you will lose out on the present moment and may not be able to achieve the future also. So please, friends, remember, enjoy wherever you are. Enjoy whatever is the present moment giving you. Appreciate life. Again and again I am saying, इतना सीखे हम लोग पिछले 15 महीनों में, 18 महीनों में, जिस चीज की हमको बिल्कुल अहमियत नहीं पता चलती थी, उसकी हमको पता चल रही. Did everyone even think that you cannot step out of your house? Did anyone think that the person, the housemaid or the helper who used to come was so important in your life? Did we even respect the medical community the way which we did last 18 months? There's so many things which we need to appreciate, but first important thing is you have to continue to stay in the present moment. These are, various dimensions. आप लोग identify करोगे कि भाई यहाँ सही बात है सर, ये होता है और इस वजह से we feel that we are uncomfortable, we are disintegrated. So how does yoga help and what is yoga? Let's understand simply in next 5 minutes. Now all of you should understand. Most of us understand yoga only as asanas. कि सर हाथ ऊपर कर लिए, side में कर लिए. That is yoga because that is what we see in the photographs. So first thing as students and first thing what I want to convey. I come from an institution which is called Kaivalyadhama. All of you should Google Kaivalyadhama, look at the website. This is the first institution which was established in 1924, which did scientific research in yoga. How does yoga affect you? So सबसे पहले हमको ये समझना चाहिए. Now you are for orientation session. So now if you interact with your parents, first thing you should be comfortable answering them is yoga is not only physical posture. Please understand, because like I said, we tried doing this, mind and body go together. So it is not only physical exercise. Yoga is a profound science. It is a practice which helps you at your physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual level. Very simple. And this is a tool, this is a key for you to be practicing. Today, many of you who are soccer fans, football fans will realize we have our students from here who are coaches in Manchester United. There are yoga teachers who are training our Indian cricket team, hockey team, Olympics who represented, because you don't only need your physical powers, you need your mind to be able to support your body. Always remember, you need your mind, your self-esteem, have confidence. So yoga is more than just physical exercise. It is sum of everything. And please remember this concept called, 2 names you should remember. One name is Maharishi Patanjali. All of us, if you are attending this orientation, आपसे कभी भी दुनिया में, you all must be traveling globally. Who was the founding father of yoga 2,500 years ago? It was Maharishi Patanjali. General knowledge question. And how did he put yoga together? So he gave Ashtanga yoga, 8 limbs of yoga, beautiful. And if you understand this in 10 minutes, which we are going to speak, you will understand the essence of yoga and use it in your day-to-day life. Because friends, yoga should become part and parcel. You have shower, you freshen up, you brush your teeth. Similarly, yoga should become part of your life. Whether you do 5 minutes, whether you do 20 minutes, whether you do 50 minutes. Being beautiful within is more important than being beautiful outside. So you have Ashtanga Yoga, 8 limbs of yoga. Understand this, very simple. Yama Niyam, these are 5 yamas, 5 niyamas. These are social etiquettes, quality which each individual should have. We will not elaborate much. I will leave it for those interested to read further. But 5 yamas are ahimsa, non-violence. Today is the Punyatithi of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation. His principle of ahimsa is so relevant to us. It's also birthday of Lal Bahadur Shastri, our Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, taught us the effectiveness of hard work. So yamas and niyamas are those qualities which we should have, which you expect others to have with you. Ahimsa, satya, truthfulness, asteya, non-stealing, aparigraha, not holding, brahmacharya is discipline. And don't get afraid by this word. What it means, you should have qualities within you which makes your life easier, which gets more integration. Now suppose you have joined, college starts, and your principal says you have to come, this is a very important introduction session physically happening. It is organized in the auditorium. But your friends say, chalo, theater bhi khule, picture dekh ke aate hain. Aapne kaha, chalo, chalo, theek hai, let's go. Lekin you forgot that the principal is also your friend, is on your Instagram, and you posted the selfie at the Regal Theatre or whichever, saying we have come for this great movie, and now you are mortally afraid of principal ne dekh liya to. So what happens? That fear causes disintegration. So jab hum log, and it's very simple. Whenever we speak the untruth, you remain stressed. So what does the yogic principle say? Be truthful, simple. Don't be afraid. You'll never be afraid. You don't have to remember 10 things in life. Sabse pehle, be truthful to yourself. And this is not philosophy, friends. I have been born in here in the institution. I also went to college like you did. But this is one thing which I followed, and I never had to get stressed. Anger, that is violence. Violence doesn't mean physical violence. It means your mind. You get angry all the time. You say something to your friend. 1 month you don't speak. Why? Because you could not control your anger. You say something to your mother. You say something to your father. Something to your brother, sister. Why? Because anger mein control nahi hua. Aapne keh diya. Simple principles. So what it happens, it starts with working on yourself. It is very important for future. So Yama Niyama are those principles. 5 yamas I have told you, 5 niyamas. They are Sauch, Santosh, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishwar, Pranidhan. Don't get afraid of this word. Sauch, cleanliness at your mind level and body level. Santosh, contentment. Tapa, your ability to work hard. Swadhyaya, experiential learning. Very important. Nowadays, the focus, you're going to soon hopefully come to the university. And I told you I was in the KC college. What I learned most was when I was doing NSS work. We used to travel to mills. We used to teach the laborers there, the workers there. That gave so much of pleasure because that was experiential learning. Ishwar Pranidhan is your ability to surrender. So you hold grudge against people. Gussa hai logon se. Right? These are, again, I'm saying, 6 saal se leke 60 years, 80 years, these qualities you should imbibe. It helps you be internally happy. Simple. You know, you should go to the YouTube channel. Kaivalyadhama has a lot of lectures. Those of you are interested, please go through them. And this is going to strengthen you, believe me. It strengthened me because at this age where you are, there are so many influences, so many doubts, so many thoughts which come to us. Asanas is physical postures, steadiness. It is not about acrobatics. It is not about how difficult it is. A Vrikshasana, you simply stand on 1 foot like this, balancing. But imagine how kind of freshness it gives you. There are practicals on Kaivalyadhama YouTube channel also. Scientific. So just understand and start practice. Pranayama is breath because you breathe fast, you're thinking fast. If you breathe slow, you can control your mind. So breath is another important aspect. And we are hoping that, we have decided that we will have options of yoga practice for students. A yoga club probably in the university. Pratyahar is ability not to get affected. A principle which is very important. You get ready for 1 hour, then someone comes and your friend sees you and says, "Arey, this is not matching your trousers and your shirt," and you're disturbed. Whole day you will be thinking, no, I should have worn the other one. Why? Because someone has influenced you when you did not want to get influenced. So you should have the ability not to get influenced, disturbed at your own will for positivity. Dharana is your ability to concentrate. It helps you everywhere. Dhyana is able to meditate, and Samadhi is equanimous stage. So yoga is not only about going to meditation, and it is your ability to be physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and spiritually strong. So friends, please remember this important thing. I'm going to wind up in next 5 minutes, take you quickly through what the modern scientific research says. Before that, a cartoon What happens with yoga practices? We react most of the time. This cartoon just says the ability to pause is very important. The ability to respond is more important than reaction. I bend so I won't break. This is a general principle which we always say. It's about being able to be flexible. This is the study. It just lays down when you do postures in a way where they are quiet, they are peaceful, they are done in a very gentle way. Your body feels happy. So what you see is, A graphs and B. B is when you are doing simply, quietly. Yoga asanas are not exercises, friends. They should make you feel fresh and relaxed. Even when you're sitting in your office, in your school, college, you're sitting online, you should be able to do this stretch and see how good you feel. You should be able to get up in every 30 minutes and take a break. This indicates that when you practice asanas in a way which is steady, blissful, the impact is much better. There is a neurotransmitter called GABA. It makes you feel happy. So whenever it is called happiness hormone, when we did research, this was an international research, you have a result which says your brain produces more GABA when you're practicing yoga. So what will happen? Your happiness level will increase. Just by the practice, there is so much of evidence. Practice 15 minutes in the morning, you'll be a happier person. So I again will repeat, sincerity is more important than seriousness. What does concentration do? What does breath awareness do? It has capacity to increase your areas, gray matter in the brain. We never believed it, but now the science, it is on fMRI study, where it says that it has been able to give you more cortical thickness. So imagine what we simply say that is so impactful in our day-to-day lives. So I will take a pause there, and I hope you have been able to imbibe something. And please remember this lastly, we keep looking for anything, we need a phone, we need happiness, we need people, we need friends, and everything we look outside. Please understand your greatest strength is you. So you need to ensure that you respect yourself, you spend time with yourself, and have the ability to talk to yourself and look at yourself. All right. So I will take leave. Thank you so much. And I hope you should be able to start the practice. Okay. Like I say, be wise, not otherwise. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed a great experience listening to what you were saying. And I'm sure not just the students who are entering the new university, but also us teachers, we got benefited a lot from whatever you were telling us to do, because it is equally stressful time for everyone during the last probably one and a half year during the pandemic. So thank you very much. It was indeed enriching. I would now like to call upon Dr. Shalini Sinha, Vice Principal of KC College, to deliver the formal vote of thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Surya. I'm audible, I hope.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So my first note of gratitude to the father of the nation, Gandhiji, and to Lal Bahadur Shastri, one of the greatest leaders of the nation. We celebrate their birthdays today only to express our gratitude for their immense contribution in laying the foundation of this nation. I would then like to express my great appreciation and gratitude to the alumnus of KC College, Shri Subodh Tiwari. Thank you so much, Tiwari-ji, for always being such a good friend, philosopher, and yoga guide of the HSNC University. You've been associated with us for so long, and you have always taken the time to introduce our young friends to yoga and its benefits today. Friends, this was such a beautiful presentation by Shri Subodh Tiwari, and that too in the language of the students today, through wonderful cartoons, something that really was so appealing. I especially liked that last slide of yours, sir, where you spoke about stop pushing so hard on the door to happiness. It opens inwards. This is something all of us need to understand. So thank you so much, sir, for introducing everyone and showing that yoga is not just a practice. In fact, yoga is a way of life. Yoga is an attitude of positivity. Something that we as teachers have been doing every day, because that is how we have been ensuring our fitness during the lockdown. I hope it is something that students take it up. This is the only thing that has been keeping us mentally and physically fit during these lockdown days. So thank you so much, sir, for taking your valuable time today and giving it to us and to our students. I would like to convey my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Hemlata Bagla, who, though she's not present here virtually, is always there in spirit with us. In fact, she has asked me to convey her apologies to Shri Subodh Tiwari because she has not been here today. She has multiple responsibilities now resting on her shoulders, and hence she has not been able to make it today. But she is the one who has seen to every nitty-gritty of the organization of this program. So I would really like to thank her for all that she does today. Dr. Pooja Ramchandani is one of the very active and strong pillars of the HSNC University. As Dean Faculty of Commerce of HSNC University and as Principal of HR College, she wears her responsibilities lightly, all the while ensuring that she is there to take all activities forward. She is there to see to the continuity of processes and programs, and she is there whenever and wherever needed. Thank you so much, Dr. Ramchandani, for all that you have done today and for that very warm welcome note that you delivered today. I thank all the vice principals and the teachers of both the colleges who have been there with us. Thank you so much for always supporting, guiding, and encouraging our students. I thank the students and the parents who have been there today, who are watching the program. Thank you. Please understand that the induction program is meant to welcome you all who are new entrants to the HSNC University. You are here to understand about the institution. You are here to be prepared for your new roles. So we hope that you enjoy each of the sessions and you learn from it. I thank our host of the day, Surya Gune. I really appreciate her adroit and smooth handling of the session today. Thank you, Surya, for the clear, rich, and fluent comparing. And thank you, everyone, for being here today. Today is a day of reflection. It is not just a day of holiday. It is a day of reflection, introspection, and of pledging to take our country forward. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for that formal vote of thanks. With this, I would like to announce that the induction program day 4 has concluded. Now we will meet again for the induction program day 5 on 4th of October, which is Monday, same time, 11 o'clock. And we will have amongst us Kavita Seth, renowned singer and composer, to deliver the special address for the day. So see you on Monday with at the same time on the same platform. Have a great weekend, all of you, and thank you very much for being a part of the session today as well. With your permission, Pooja ma'am, Shanidhi ma'am, can we end the session here?
Yes, please, Surya.
Thank you. We can end the session. Thank you very much.